This show is sponsored by Lucky Star. What does it take to be the best in fashion, photography, and music? This is the Lucky Star Collab. We've brought together 24 talented creators, and they'll battle it out to be crowned the ultimate rising star in their category. Our in-house gurus Austin Malema, Yasmin Fermi, and Slicker himself, Sia Metane, are here to help us out. We also have our resident guest judge, DJ Zintle, who will check in regularly, not forgetting Chef Aya, who will keep the contestants nourished throughout the season. Stay tuned to discover who will rise to the top of their category and win a 100,000 Rand cash prize. Welcome to the Lucky Star Collab. Welcome to the Lucky Star Collab. Good evening, Mzansi, and welcome to the final challenge of the Lucky Star Collab. We are just one short week away from crowning the ultimate rising stars in fashion, photography, and music. We started with 24 talented collabers and now are down to 6 phenomenal talents. Let's run them down. In the fashion pillar, we have Tokolo and Elias. In photography, we have Milani and Zanele. And our music finalists are Josefu and DJ Basement. I can't think of a more appropriate inspiration for today's challenge than the brand that brought us all together. Lucky Star has been one of South Africa's most beloved food brands for decades, and their iconic logo has inspired a wide variety of artworks and upcycled goods. For your final showcase, you will be required to produce your very own original Lucky Star-inspired showpieces. Fashionistas, you will be given 2 models to display your garments. Feel free to use the branded items like cushions, hats, tees, etc. that you find throughout the lab as part of your fabrication. Photographers, you're going to produce a visual collage inspired by the Lucky Star brand. This piece will need to be printed for our live exhibition at our finale event. And finally, musicians, you must produce an original track with one very special requirement. You'll have to incorporate the song Special Stars by legendary South African band Mango Groove and remix it into an original Lucky Star anthem. You will be given the rest of today to develop your showcase pieces. You will then share your progress with the gurus and our special guest contributor, Gert Johan Coetzee. I know, right? I thought that too. All of your final submissions will be shared in front of a live audience at a grand finale exhibition event held right here at Atlas Studios. Now, get going, and as always, good luck.
I'm very happy to be in the final. Still feels surreal. It's starting to settle in now.
I want to give Kasi feel. So here I have my props, just a Kasi vibes.
I haven't heard the song before. It was my first time hearing the song.
Right now, I'm just trying to do some research on Mango Groove, like the vibe of the band, because as much as we're doing a remix, you don't want to take away from the original element of it. Maybe like after an hour or 2 hours, I'll know exactly what's cooking.
Colabers, the fabulous Gert Johan Coetzee is here to see what you've been working on. Show him what you got.
What are you busy with?
Hi, how you doing? Actually, I want to create can I show you a digital render of it? Basically, I want to play around with style lines.
Right.
So this is the main fabric that's going to be on the skirt. But then, like, if you look at the style lines here, I want to incorporate this because at the end of the day, I just don't want to have it.
I quite liked it. Do you think you have the skill to pull off working with such different textures of fabric? I mean, this is quite rough and exotic, and this is super luxurious and silky.
Yeah.
But I really like the mood board that's going on here. I love the satin and I love the roughness with the velvety textures of the gold. In your work, it's very good. Thank you so much. Cool. Good luck. Elias, what are you busy with? These textures are so exciting, and but what an unusual combination of fabrics.
Yeah, it is. That's what I like to do. I like to actually take unusual fabrics and then make them work. That's what I love textures, I love colors, I love storytelling.
You have done quilting before.
Yes, I love quilting. I love quilting. I love patterns. I love applique, you know? That's my type of thing.
My concern is just from a technical point of view. Isn't this batting too stiff for quilting? Isn't it going to give us a little stick thing?
I want it more structured.
You want it structured?
Yes, I want it more boxy and structured.
What is it that makes you the most worried when you look at what the rest of the guys are doing? What is like stressing you a bit? What is giving you anxiety?
The biggest thing right now is that we are all at the finish line, and it means we're all stars by now, and it's just stressful. Honestly, it's everyone here. Like, everything is stressful, but I'm trying to keep myself calm, and yeah, man, it's the ideas, honestly, because I could, you know, come up with an idea and somebody else could come up with the same idea, so it's just a matter of interpretation, the approach to whatever we do.
What's going to be the edge? What's going to be the next level? How are we going to blast the competition away?
I mean, my shots, honestly, like, I'm just going to be taking crazy shots. That's all I can do. I can't speak very much, so I'm going to use my hands to just showcase what I can do.
Welcome back to the Lucky Star Collab. Let's check in at the Colab kitchen to see what scrumptious meal Chef Aya has prepared for the contestants today.
Well, it's your boy Chef Aya once again, and I'm here bringing you more scrumptious recipes. And today we are about to make one of my favorites again, which is a wrap. It's a pilchard wrap that's gonna be cheesy, gooey, and sourness from the pickles. I can't wait. I mean, I'm loving being in this Colab kitchen. Let's do it.
Take your wrap, spread mayo, place your cheese, pickles, and line up your pilchard. Salt and pepper. Make sure to fill it up nicely. Fold the wrap and toast. Plate and serve with salad of your choice and enjoy.
What's happening?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good.
Pleasure.
Yeah, I see you making notes.
Yes.
Yo, you have so many devices. You must
That's
be really
great. I'm chopping.
And this song, I feel like a lot of you don't know the song.
We've heard it from our parents before, like.
Okay, at least you've heard it.
Yeah. So for now, I'm just making notes. Just trying to see which sections of the song I can utilize to chop up, basically. And also want just to incorporate Lucky Star collab into the song. So I would like to also go record something, maybe find someone who can actually sing.
Me? No.
Oh, yes. I don't know if you have any advice in the sense of remixing songs.
Follow your heart, man. Like, this is music. That's what I do.
100. That's what's calling me here.
Yeah.
That's what's calling me here. Just following my heart and believing in myself. And I know I got a good ear, so.
You're a DJ?
Yes.
You have that advantage.
Yes.
Can I go now?
Yeah,
so
you may.
Can finish
No,
your notes.
shout out,
Yo,
please.
Tell me if you need more devices.
All right, I will know. Thank you.
Final challenge?
Yep.
Where's your mind at?
I have this dope concept. I hope what I see here is what you guys see.
We get you.
Yeah.
That's what matters, right?
Yeah.
Because if you don't explain it to us, we still need to understand it before you say anything.
So my project is about honoring the Lucky Star brand. It's all about maybe unlaying the timeline, because it's been around for over 50 years now.
Yeah.
So I just wanted people to have that nostalgia feeling when they see my images. I'm happy with what I produced.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm getting goosebumps.
Why?
It's amazing.
Are you that excited to play me this song?
It was actually my first time hearing the song, and I liked it. And for a musician who basically has tapped into different genres of music, I've basically done few, and I'm hoping to do more as well. it's gonna be. I would say it's gonna be easy for me to break the code with today's music, in terms of just tapping into different elements.
Yeah, I mean, this is a special song. I mean, you've never heard it before, but like, it's a song that we grew up listening to. So it's a very big song in South Africa. So like, you need to bring the sauce, like you said.
Yes.
So you're gonna play me anything?
Okay. This is the original song I just played for you. Now so. Oh shit. Okay. 1, 2. Let's go. Jigio. Hey. Oh. Hey. Aish. Okay. Yeah, give me put those sauce inside. Hey. And I know one day you go blow. And I know one day you go blow. Yeah. Oh shit. 1, 2. Let's go. Yeah.
What is the inspo?
Basically, this is just more, I don't know if the show knows, but I'm into like Indian wear, like a lot. So I'm just like trying to incorporate that silhouette. If you look at the top here, I want to have like some rouge detail, or maybe like a draping detail with the Zara satin.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
Yeah, I have. Northwest School of Design, of course.
Yes.
I have.
I love that. I love that. You know what I always tell people, and I've been criticized for this advice so many times, but if I was ever in your position, in your shoes, having to fight for my creativity in a competition, I would not really use this opportunity to create something new that I haven't tried before. I'll go to that little black book of mine of all my magical recipes, and I'll just deliver one on top of the other. You know, the winning recipes, the ones that, you know, when you serve those, everybody is happy.
Yeah.
So if you feel that you've done this before, and you feel confident about it, then I would say go for it.
Yeah, I'm just stressed about the second look, because that one,
Oh, it's going to be the second look?
I'm trying to actually like go for like a different type of silhouette in terms of ball gown. So more like puffier ruffles.
I like the idea of puffier, but we've all seen puffy taken to so many different kind of elements and stretched to different directions. How do you think you're going to take puffy so that we are surprised? Because if there's one thing I love being surprised. I love to be pleasantly surprised. How do you think you're gonna achieve that?
To be honest, like with this one, like I said, it's scaring me. I don't wanna like really just think about it too much. I wanna just keep it elegant.
Let's do that again.
No, I have never done a comic book layout strip before. That's why it's taking forever, and I think I might have a bit more than I can chew.
Time is almost over. I'm sure I've got like a couple of minutes left for me to actually finish this.
Moving on from the past to present, we're back in the lab for the very last time to review their overall performance throughout the season. Here's some commentary from our gurus.
So guys, final round, and we've got 6 people left. I think, you know, when I look back at the people in my category, Milani has been a standout on 3 competitions because I think she did win 3 of them. I remember Oluwa Day involved, the music video. We saw a lot of color play and great composition, and they won that. Last week's episode with her brother's growth and how she used Sia, who was one of the contestants, to tell that story. That was really amazing. The use of black and white in the images and the contrast in that and the way those images were lit. I think, you know, she's always been a standout.
Excited that it's a girl. You know me. I'm just always so excited that it's a girl.
I think it's quite interesting that even the last two competitors in this in the photography medium, they're both females. So I think we've done really well, you know, in choosing the people that we chose. I think for me, the most interesting one, you know, in the entire competition would have to be Zanele, who was sent home and then comes back and then, you know, she blows our hearts away with the self-portrait #1, which was really amazing. And then when you start looking back at her story, she was also in part of some really great projects. I remember with Basement and Tugelo, when we almost sent them home because of their AI, and then they stayed because they won the criteria in a way. They followed the criteria properly for that challenge, which was really amazing. So I think that the fact that she came back and then made it to the finals is the one thing that was really surprising, because I don't think she herself expected to, you know, come back and then make it to the finals.
There was a conversation earlier on, and, you know, the way you guys were talking about Basement, it was like, you know, he's just like kind of was swinging, making it through other people. But when I started looking at everything he did, from the AI music, right? The AI music was just like, it was perfect, you know, it really fitted what needed to happen. And then when they literally like were working with the other artists, like the artists that were invited, and he created like a song that was a little bit alternative for that artist. And I think that's when you said that like, the artist in the beginning. But the beat, and we were talking about sales, and I said, no, this is chilled music, you know, it's kind of, it works, you know?
He is a DJ, and he's a guy who's used to chopping beats. And sometimes when you're a DJ, you're not necessarily a producer, you know, you don't know how to make beats, but he had to learn, like, in the space of the period of this competition. So he's had to use whatever he knows to his advantage to get to whoever it is.
There's this idea that it's going to be an easy win for Josefu.
I don't think that's what anybody thought.
Well, look, there's been a very kind of...
From who?
I think the whole thing was never Joseph who was the guaranteed winner. We were just saying that the big thing about Basement is that we never saw it coming. That was the big thing. It was never, it's an easy win. Joseph was always stood out, #1. And you look at the competition and you're like, okay, cool, who stands out? And then you say, okay, Joseph who? And then who is he going against in the end? It's Basement, who's won a couple of competitions, but not as many as Joseph who has been. Yeah.
So here's my thing. Joseph who, superstar, right? Basement, literally all-round creative. Right, so Basement probably doesn't have the charisma that Josefu has as a person, because at the end of the day, it's great, you're making...
No, continue.
Yeah.
I wanted to say there's a big distinction also, and I know that a lot of DJs perform now, but Josefu is a performer. You can never compare Vinny to what I do. Yeah. Like, I'm a DJ, I play music. Vinny's a performer. You know what I mean?
Vinny's a performer, of course, but I don't see Basement doing this.
Yeah, well.
But I do see Josefu taking off his shirt. Off the bat, we could all say Josefu is a superstar throughout the season, more than Basement, as in like charisma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a hard one today, because it's almost like we're going against, if Basement comes with the goods, we're gonna be going against charisma and great talent.
I think a little bit on the sort of Josefu and Basement, you know, juxtaposition with each other is the same with Elias and Tokolo. Elias has always been that one out there, you know, talking, doing, you know, people look up to me. And Fleeky, like he says he wants to be called, he works there quietly also in the background, but produces the most incredible work. So I think tonight's also going to be something of a challenge, because you have in mind who you think will outshine the other. But what I've seen in the competition so far is that they've brought such different strengths. They both start out in your head as fashion designers, but they become so much more. You know, with Elias being this really complex storyteller who has such a lot of internal stuff going on, bringing it out in a very cool style, but becoming a creative director, storyteller, almost directing the photography, the music, whatever it is. And then Tokolo works there very quietly, almost conceptualizing something very simple, as opposed to Elias's lots of layers. And for me, that has been the biggest surprise. Because initially, with the art, you know, in that sort of food styling episode, where his work was beyond food styling. It became a piece of art. And then Elias with the AI cover and that story that touched, talk about feelings, how it moves you. And I think with the burning of the dress with Tokolo, the other episode, there were such personal stories that came out so beautifully and that moved us almost to tears. So it's going to be an incredibly difficult one. The charismatic one, the quiet one, who's going to come and show that exceptional piece that is going to take you to another level. And I don't even want to think about it because I think it's going to break my heart, the person who won't, win this.
I think with the music videos, that was very cool to watch, like seeing people actually creating a short space of time, and also the videos that came out there, they were very hot. The last time I was here, things were tense. And today, looks like things are going to be much more tense.
I can remember.
No, I never caused attention. I was just following the criteria because it was about time, because everybody just told me about time. And I felt so bad, but like, at the same time, it's the game. So you got to play the game, and the game has to move.
Well, that's it for tonight, folks. The finalists will continue working on their showpieces in preparation for the finale exhibition. Folks at home, join us next week to see what goes down. From me, Kim Jade, we're out. Welcome to the Lucky Star Collab. This show was sponsored by Lucky Star.
Can I get a soul clap? Come on!